We are discovering new
Let's see what's through here.
T's.
Corrupted machines. Patrolling like guards.
More like soldiers. Held in reserve for a war yet to come. You'll have to get past them.
This is the easy way in?
The back way in. I didn't say it'd be easy.
Damn, Zavala, so nice. Well, it's gonna take you a week. You know me. Wait. Don't see me, don't see me, don't see me, don't see me, don't see me. I didn't kill it, did it? That might have. Fortunately, I can't take over chicken yet. Can we? The wall. I did it. Hello. Go shoot someone else. Wait, now there's not a chicken. Loot! Aloy, please! Thank you. Please. Aloy, please. I'm not gonna get the crit, am I? Hit the chicken. Thank you. I'm still thinking about it, by the way. How do I get up here? On the left, it seems. Yeah, the diffusion is too chicken to fight the machine. Or the machine was a chicken.
Explosions in the distance.
Pay that no mind. Doesn't concern you.
Oh, Zavala, so helpful. It's like a one-shot these. Which helps. Take some arrows in the meantime. Nice. Okay, slow and steady. How did he see me? Do the crit, thank you. Don't think he alerted anyone else. Nice. Continue. Grab the healing herbs.
Grab this now.
Getting close now. Head for that ridge.
I'm on it, Zavala. We've got to take care of the beasties as well. There we go.
The Tallneck's
Clean,
just over
kinda.
this ridge. You'll see it when you reach the top. Now be ready to act fast. You need to get in and get it done before they raise an alarm. Here we go.
Okay.
You getting this? I see the legs of a Tallneck down there, but no Tallneck.
Damn. The transmitter's been moved. Check down the ravine to the left. Only place it could be.
So much for your insider knowledge. Toward the explosions. Great.
You've got exactly one shot at this, Aloy. So spare the sarcasm and make it count. You see that bridge over the ravine?
Yep.
Memorize its location. There's a rappel point on the side. That'll be your way out.
Oh, hi.
And these Eclipse troopers?
Avoid them or kill them, your choice. The blasting should cover any noise you make. Find the Tallneck and destroy the module on top.
Here we go.
I know. I'm
Since
still
Phoenix
thinking.
was around. What's he been up to? Terrifying someone, I'm sure.
I'm guessing it's both negative connotation, yes?
The days of
Like DPT?
behind me, when Meridian is ours again.
We must sacrifice for Shadow.
Yo!
For you? Yes. Yes. God damn it.
Can't afford any more losses! Fight! No shame in
Shit.
taking cover.
Take out the sniper. It is time.
It's true if you don't fight. Quit moving.
Wow, did he just karate kick me?
Is there fighting up ahead?
No. It's a mining operation. So long as you're quick, it won't affect you.
Oh good, another secret.
Oh, the secret, lovely. Unimpressed? ET? Or did I already say that one?
Need them soon enough.
But it's the same as GTT.
What is this place?
Same meaning, for me
A
at least.
distraction.
There are several data points.
From PTT, that could be it. How do I get up there? Oh wait, I can scan this.
I'd have to ditch something.
I'd have to ditch something. Oh, it's a fast travel. We don't need those anyways. Since we have plenty, can we actually craft something? Like, carry capacity stuff? We can. More resource satchels? Like sharp shot bows? Nice. points for Storm. Good
He's
job,
a
Storm.
fanatic, all right. Single-minded.
It
It was
gives him a
grumpy GG.
focus that you seem to lack.
Write that down.
Now, how about finding that Tolnik?
Would
I'm
not have
on
been
it,
easy
so
to
follow
drag
up,
the Tallneck
please.
down this path. Why bother?
Just find it and get to the top. Destroy the module and then
Minus
get out fast as you can.
1k.
Sure is a lot of blasting up there. Sounds busy.
Busy enough not to notice you, let's hope.
I see it. They've built some kind of structure around it.
Climb it. The sooner this is done, the better.
I don't like this. It feels wrong.
But he didn't figure it out himself, and then figure
Just
out
get to the
UTT.
module and destroy it.
The UTT means the same as Grumpy TT. I would say Annoyed TT, maybe. That would be an A, not a U. Unamused. Unimpressed. Not a lot of words that start with a U. Uninterested. Nope.
I see the
Nope.
module.
Good. Now be quick.
And don't stand up straight.
This is Hades?
Aloy, this is not the time.
It's a metal devil.
Open the module's casing, now. Aloy, do as I say or all is lost.
Come on, Aloy.
Entity has come here. Entity miscalculated. Entity cannot destroy me. I am beyond its reach.
Maybe you are. But this isn't!
They were using the Tallneck as
Destroy the entity.
That's not so good. Well, there goes your Tallneck. So Vala didn't tell us about this.
Keep moving!
They're just running.
Are you kidding me?
Keep moving.
Yeah, you think? What do you think I'm doing? Taking a nap?
Damn, sassy.
This looks easy.
Go, please.
Ugh. Almost out of it. Ugh,
Doubt.
what?
Don't fight, run.
I can't even roll.
Come on.
Head left towards the camp.
Got it. Almost there.
The whole base is on high alert.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
shit.
noticed.
Keep running! More clips across the ravine.
Wait, where am I going?
Bridge in sight.
That's the way out.
I know.
Oh! Roll the credits, we're dead. Positive form starts with SGG. Positive form starts with SGG. On the pirate storm! Am I brain farting that much right now? Am I that dumb? Wait, positive form starts with straight changes. I don't know. I
Not
have
going,
no
but you
clue.
survived.
You knew Hades was there and you sent me to him?
I won't deny I risked your life, but it was the only way. Now, with the focus network down, we can both get what we want. Access to the secrets of Zero Dawn.
I'm past trusting you with secrets.
Good. That means you're wising up. Trust is for fools. It shifts and crumbles like sand. A poor foundation for any partnership. But mutual self-interest, now that is a solid bedrock upon which you and I might build a new science of understanding.
Oh, UTT, you just took
Both need
my
access to
knees.
Igor. And thanks to you, we're on the verge of grasping
Damn
them.
it, I'm trying.
Let's unfold. We'll speak again.
Stop smirking. I can't
miserable.
in this situation. You know I can't.
If I could toss this focus and be rid of you, Silence, I would. But we both know I need it. Sunfall it is. And Zero Dawn.
It's like my what do they call it? Coping mechanism or something. I don't know. TT, I need. Hold on, I've got to be thinking about this all night now. Zavala would never do this to the young wolf. I mean, Zavala has other agendas, I think. Okay, back to Evander, please. It's a good thing we went here already, because now we have the campfire at least. You're enjoying this way too much. I can feel your brain eating up. I'm like so confused. I mean, it's in the name, you know, but still, not good. Like, if this is us is having a burnout. I mean, you're not wrong. I'm having a very confused moment, yes. Not happy about it. Unhappy!
Come on.
Yes? Please? Tell me we got it. What? No! Why would you do the O face like I just got it and then say no? Oh, damn it, I thought I was so close. Positive is happy. And it doesn't sound with S. I give you hit. I know you said the S thing. Unsatisfied? Gingers, am I right? I'm not ginger. I swear I'm not ginger.
Sunfall.
Yes!
The Mad King Duran's summer
I
palace.
did it!
A
Finally.
bulwark of Karja might against the howling Forbidden West.
Thanks for the history lesson.
But they have no idea what
I'm
lies
such a
beneath.
dumbass. How did I not
We
get
will
that?
learn much from this, Aloy.
That's what I'm hoping.
It's a good thing we have the Eureka thing, otherwise I wouldn't still have known.
I feel like I barely shut my eyes, and now it's morning.
It took you like an hour or so, but I guess you are proud. I mean, I almost had a meltdown, okay? So, you know.
Sneaking around, sniffing out disloyalty. This sort of makes me anxious.
I can be a little happy.
Always out.
Just a little bit. Oh, I really have nothing to sell. Interesting. Still UTT. Okay. I will try and do better. What was that? I like more fire resist. Back to gun PTT. Okay. Proceed in mission time if you don't have anything to sell. So wow, Storm! I gotta sell something.
The Sun Ring. A proud tradition of Karja.
It's not like this in Meridian. At least, around here.
Every time,
Now here's the
I'm sure they miss it.
So it's like an arena. Wonderful.
Now we get to see if your attack on their focus network was entirely successful. Success. Welcome to the Citadel, Aloy. I'll check back with you in a moment. In the meantime, circulate.
I know I shouldn't say this, but
Outlanders, if you want to hear about today's bounties, head for the throne room. You're not going to make any shards by standing out here. Filthy mercenary bottom feeders.
I'll take the shards, even if it means having to listen to Bahavas.
I hear the Shadow Karja are looking for one of their own. Should pay well.
Hmm. So we're joining the bounty hunters.
By the
hell is
glory
he
of the
wearing?
sun revealed. Behold, radiant Edaman, the one true Sun King, the light in shadow, whose will is light and whose light is law.
I command Lucius Bahavas to speak in my behalf.
What?
By the will of radiant Edaman does the sun glare down mercilessly upon the traitor Uthid. To the hunter who brings his head to us shall go a bounty of 500 shards.
More prisoners than royalty, don't you think? Love your hair.
Not only did the wretch conspire to
You and I need to chat, little huntress. The green tent down in Shadowside. I'll be waiting.
Kind of busy.
And in doing so, demonstrated wanton disregard for the safety
We both know
of
you're
the
no killer for
king's
hire.
subjects.
Uthid is innocent. So come see me while there's still time to save him.
So, the way in I spoke of is right behind you.
You've got to be kidding.
Not at all. And you needn't worry about the Kestrels. They'll be too busy acting.
I'm awake
to pay
still.
attention to you.
First time in the Citadel, gotta see the sun ring from on high.
Well, the Kestrels.
Uthid owes us an
They
explanation.
want us to see this,
The balustrade.
boy. It makes
It's a
quite
short
an
drop
impression.
from there.
Wait, he wants me to fight in the arena? Really? Hello? Climb down.
If you're gonna watch
Behave
some
yourself,
slaughter,
Outlander.
this is the
Or we'll
place to
toss
do
you in
it.
the ring. I don't like heights.
Oh, I didn't want
Another manhunt.
Fuck.
Odin, leader of Odin's marvels. You've a fresh face. When you're lessing up, first impressions make the sale. Except
Farewell.
good hunting.
Oh,
Bye. Oh, right here. Okay. Pretty sure that wasn't supposed to happen.
The other side of the tower. Look for a vent.
I see you've been here before.
Obviously. Now, it's very important that you hear what I'm about to say. I've shown you the way in, but this humble vent marks a point of no return. Before you descend into the depths here, you should be fully committed, equipped, and focused. No distractions. If you have errands to run, do them first or hold your peace. I won't tolerate whining. Is that clear?
You'll tolerate what I give you, Silence. I didn't ask you along for the ride.
Yes, Zavala. It's fine.
I'm heading back.
I've spent a
Holy
lifetime
crap.
trying to uncover the secrets of this world.
God damn
Where the
it.
machines came from. How the old ones achieved such marvels, only to fall into silence and death. A lifetime of failure, as year by year, decade after decade, I hit walls I could not break, doors I could never breach.
Hello.
Okay, we have lore time.
Huntress marched out of
Ish.
the savage east, and voila, for her,
I'm a bit
all
satisfied
the
now.
deepest secrets
Okay,
of the earth
good.
were laid bare.
I'm
I
happy.
suspect you will have an easier time with this door than I did years
Also,
ago.
slightly elevated heart rate, but that's normal.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Malfunction. Malfunction. Malfunction.
Are you
Malfunction.
kidding me?
You don't hear me laughing.
Shut up. There's gotta be another way. Hey! Elizabeth Sobeck here! Requesting access!
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available. Do you wish to proceed?
I do! Get me through this door!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure. Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent blockage. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
Emergency venting authorized.
Is that a good or a bad thing? I'm gonna say it.
I underestimated you. See, by now,
Yikes.
Guess you can't have everything.
that will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long now.
We? Last I checked, I was the one risking my life down here.
Yes, fine. Now will you please get moving? There's so much to learn in less time than I'd hoped.
I mean, we can close the door behind us with our voice command, no? That would help, maybe? Okay, let's see if we can learn something about Zero Dawn, shall we?
Welcome to Project
Healthy,
Zero
I know.
Dawn.
It's my
Zero
expertise.
Dawn. We found it.
Are you really so surprised?
Facility diagnostics detect multiple failures. Attempting repair.
So, what was this room?
An entrance hall, perhaps. Have a look around.
Another incident. This morning, unfortunate incident with Dr. Popovich is another example of reception's need for additional support. We appreciate that Zero Dawn is an immensely complicated project, but as the staff who serve on the front line, we're tired of being neglected. As we have already requested, we need human translators, fluent in Polish, for example. Security staff who can subdue enraged embryologists. Embryos, okay. And dermal sedatives to calm persons who are screaming in Polish while hurling chairs and vases. I'm trying to read it. To calm persons who are screaming in Polish while hurling chairs and vases at reception staff, for example. Yes, most of the candidates are reasonably calm and well behaved, but we need to help. We need help handling the exceptions to that rule. Please respond. Hey. So they were using Polish people as test subjects for Until Dawn, or Project New Dawn, Zero Dawn thing, yes. We need support too, okay. From reception staff. Reception staff continues to require additional support managing Zero Dawn candidates. When they arrive at the facility, many are frightened or confused, some are highly agitated. These are not the sort of persons we are accustomed to having information with help from them. At minimum, we need human translators. The Lang bots are not sufficient, and mild sedatives for the extreme cases, and all support would be welcome. Perhaps you could start by responding to one of these emails. You are out of form today? Maybe a little bit?
Please take a seat and wait for your name to be called. A selection of beverages and snacks are available.
A smaller room.
Snacks and beverages. Sounds good. Soundproofing. Okay, there's gonna be yelling. Would it be possible to improve the soundproofing between VR1 and the lounge area? Most of the candidates stay quiet during the presentation, but the ones who scream or stop can be plainly heard by candidates waiting for their turn in the lounge. Just a thought. Okay, so they're trying to
Please proceed into viewing room 1 for an important message regarding the purpose of your visit.
The purpose of your visit. Okay, so why does Zero Dawn need volunteers? Restock or else. For the 5th time, please restock the lounge selection of herbal teas. If I have to listen to one more egghead throw a tantrum because we're out of organic cucumber mint or blackberry sage varietals, I'm going to lose it. Please respond, and this time no tempest in a teapot or steep demand jokes. Sorry, cucumber mint or blackberry sage. We're out, okay. I'm not sure about the cucumber mint. Or a tea at least.
What was this place?
A holographic theater.
CB01 data intact. Initiating playback.
Okay, this might be good.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn. I am General Harris, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors that Zero Dawn is a top-secret super weapons program. The Technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh Plague, if Operation Enduring Victory can hold off the robots long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them, and they are all lies. Zero Dawn is not a superweapons program, and it will not save us. Nothing will save us. And here's why.
It's a containment.
By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop the Pharaoh Plague. Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable. No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more. If we had their deactivation codes, we could shut them all down. The entire swarm. But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century. At best, we've got 16 months. Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it, hibernating, waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle. Why? One reason. To buy time for you. And the work you will do here. Zero Day, the day that life on Earth ceases to exist, is coming fast. It cannot be stopped. The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after.
I knew it.
I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobek to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness. Harris, out.
So it's not a way to stop the robots, it's a way to keep humanity going after the extinction happened.
Life on Earth didn't cease to exist.
He said it could not be stopped.
But it was. Somehow Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it. Kestrels.
Excuse me.
They got in. Through the vents.
Let nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Spread out! If it moves, kill it!
What is this place? Tomb?
Is accurate, yes. So these mechanical monstrosities, they don't just kill. So these mechanical monstrosities, they don't just kill people. They feed off them? Not just people. All organic matter. Every living thing dissolved into nutrients. Millennia of evolution liquefied. The miracle of life reduced to bloody biofuel. In a word, yes. Who did this? Pharaoh? That arsehole. Is he here? No, Doctor. Please. Tell him Tom Paine wants a word. Now, get off! Get off!
That it.
Please!
I can't see, it's too dark.
To destroy the unfaithful!
Okay, that was bad. Wait, we'll pick someone else.
We're too close to let tribal primitives stop us now. The data points, what do they contain?
We can actually walk pretty fast with this now, that's good. Okay, scan. Interview with Travis Tate.
Want to discuss? Whew. So Mama, she was right.
Pardon?
My mother, she took her Bible real serious. Not just Texas Bible serious, Pentecostal serious. Favorite chapter? Revelations. Now, I didn't always understand her on account of all that speaking in tongues and such, but when she did use her words, it was always end times this and lake of fire that on account of sinful lifestyles. Speaking of which, mind if I smoke?
A tobacco cigarette.
Sorry, darling. My taste run classic. Compliments to your team tracked me down. Been a price on my head 18 months now. Sterling Malkeet was me, don't mind admitting. Been plenty of snakesters chasing the bounty, too. But I kept the zigging to their zag. How'd you finger me?
I believe Dr. Sobek listed you as an alpha candidate. Priority snatch and grab.
Always suspected she had a little thing for me. Hey, I don't suppose you got real coffee in this place. You know, blood coffee? Conflict cappuccinos?
Mr. Tate, I'm clearing you to proceed. Just go.
So they're finding the scum of the earth and normal people as candidates. Why? Brett Andek.
You previously worked for Faro Automated Systems.
On the Chariot Line self-replication routines. I came here thinking this was a rendition. When your people took me, I thought, about time. I've been trying to swallow the guilt every day since...
Would you like to take a moment?
No, I really hoped Zero Dawn was a way to undo it all. My work. And I'm sorry to say I was ever proud of it, but Ted could really sell a concept, and in the labs, in the light of creation, that first test run, when you saw they understood their own structures, could rebuild themselves from memory and light, there were no limits. God, there were no limits.
That was the problem.
With Suzanne Alpert, environmental scientist. Doctor?
I'm sorry, I wasn't,
Just stating your name. What were you thinking about, Doctor?
Nothing the General said, not really. I was on the Syzygy East Response Team in 2051, just after the second earthquake compromised the reactor. I still dream about it, after all these years. The red zone spreading on the imaging, slowly, so slowly, like a hand opening its fingers.
Your involvement in that event is why you were asked for by name.
Really? That's interesting. Because nothing worked. Nothing could grow
Nothing
there again.
worked.
It was a catastrophic failure. But the red zone is a blip compared to global-scale biomass reduction. The biosphere and hydrosphere will collapse, render the Earth uninhabitable long before the robots finish us. Enduring victory can't buy time against that. So, you'd better show me what Zero Dawn really is.
Soon, Council guidelines. Candidates must be allowed to ask questions and be given the necessary time to fully absorb the information they have received. It is important to be aware that candidates have just been exposed to triggers for severe mental and emotional trauma. Do not assume silence or outward calmness indicates acceptance. It is essential to stress that all other options for combating the feral plague and preserving the continuation of human life have been considered and found unworkable. Communicate this fact calmly but clearly and firmly. Familiarize yourself with data on the catastrophic environmental impact of nuclear engagements versus the swarm, and the feasibility of maintaining life in orbital, lunar, or undersea structures, so that you can counter candidates' objections in depth. If a candidate asks for time alone to review supplementary information, allow this without hesitation. Be sure to inform security personnel so the candidate can be monitored for attempts at self-harm. Candidates should only be cleared to proceed to presentation 2 if you believe their mental state is sufficiently stable. Note that real-time support will be available via your focus. Security and medical crisis teams are data corrupted. But I have robots created that can rebuild themselves from memory. It seems like a good idea, right? I mean, this is a video game, so we don't know if those things are, possible. But if you can make something like that, you would make millions. Just don't make robots that kill humans, please.
I'm sure you now understand the urgency of why we brought you here, Ms. Okilo.
Captain Okilo, are you trying to thank me for not resisting?
I believe we couldn't negotiate a diplomatic solution.
When it came to my country's lithium, it was always a swarm that would be sent to negotiate. Metallurgic International, U.S. Robot Command. The markings changed, but the robots were the same.
You have had considerable experience in human-robot conflict.
Yes, and I've got the prosthetic limbs to show it. Yet I continue to face this horror, even though the challenge was great. Cyber warfare. I thought Zero Dawn would be a Manhattan project to generate the deactivation codes. With the resources I had, I estimated code breaking to be a hopeless endeavor. I was almost looking forward to being proved wrong.
Unfortunately, your estimation was correct.
As your General Hera said. So then, you did not bring me here to commiserate. What is left?
Yeah, one more, chat, that we continue. Ron Felder, PhD Aerospace Engineering.
Look, let's cut the mystery. You're building a colony ship. It's obvious.
Nope.
And it's not gonna fly. I mean, literally. Remember the Odyssey? That multinational heap of space junk that's been in graveyard orbit since '57? That went nowhere real slow, and you have to get somewhere real fast. Do you have any idea the immensity of the challenge to prep a new colony ship in time?
To be clear, I'm not a worker on the project.
Do you even understand how few people it could save? The whole generation ship concept is not gonna happen. It's the first thing you'd abandon in favor of embryonics. For that kind of storage, we're talking a lot of bulk, a lot of power, a lot of resources. So even if you do it, even if you build it and point it at Sirius X, there's no room for people on that thing, all right?
If you could try to remain calm.
You people are crazy if you think you're getting off this rock. No one's getting off.
Medical.
So they're bringing all the big brains. And some of them don't like the idea. Well, they don't even know what the plan is.
Data intact. Initiating playback.
Oh, here we go.
Elizabeth Sobek.
You've heard the bad news, and it's all true. The Pharaoh Plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super-intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life. We call it Gaia. Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now, these aren't AIs, but make no mistake, each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself.
Jesus.
Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good.
Oh.
How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stalks, to rewilding the Earth with animal life. And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world. And most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it. We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
So we did go extinct.
The whole Earth destroyed, but then remade?
Yes. By a machine. A machine of creation.
Elizabeth did this. For life. For us. But why Hades then? If it was part of Gaia, how did it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh robot? And why does it want to kill me? And Apollo, the archive of knowledge, what happened to that?
I'm as confused as you are.
I didn't even notice Hades was part of the thingies earlier, though. So, Gaia was an AI built to generate the deactivation codes even after humanity goes extinct. And then it builds machines from all the robots, like the dogs and the robots we fight. But they're pretty much made to clear the Earth of, like, toxins and stuff. And then after that, we have the human cradle to bring humanity back to life. So they do something with cloning or cryo-freeze or embryonics or whatever. Take your selection. You are now in possession of information regarding the true nature and purpose of Project Zero Dawn, classified far above top secret. As such, we regret that you cannot be allowed to leave this facility. There are 3 options available to you at this point. Please consider each carefully. Trained counselors are standing by to assist you in making your choice. Participation. You will be assigned to a sub-project team based on your area of expertise. You should be aware that the way forward will be difficult and the project outcome is uncertain. You will be expected to work a minimum of 80 hours per week. Your communications with family members will be strictly limited and monitored in real time. Upon successful completion of the project, you and your immediate family or 2 persons of your choosing will be transferred to the Elysium sealed habitat to live out the remainder of your natural lives. Indefinite detention. Should you choose to decline participation, you'll be confined indefinitely. You'll be given 48 hours to reconsider, after which your decision to refuse participation will be considered irrevocable. Every reasonable effort will be made to make your term of confinement as comfortable as possible, but you will not be permitted contact with the outside world, and death within 18 months due to Pharaoh plague is inevitable. When the Zero Dawn facility is abandoned, detainees who wish not to opt for medical euthanasia will be released. The information you have just received understandably calls into question the purpose of continuing to live. If you would prefer to end your life at this point, pain-free medical euthanasia is available 48-hour waiting period is required, during which time you may set up participation or confinement. Please notify a counselor when you are ready to make your choice. So either death in 18 months, or work on the project, and death after. I mean, that could be cool, Storm, but humanity does not have any faster-than-light technologies yet. Council Guidelines 2. It is vitally important that candidates choose to participate in Project Zero Dawn voluntarily and knowingly, without additional coercion and without value judgment on the part of counselor. Confirm for candidates that they were selected due to their skill sets and accomplishments. Emphasize that their dedicated participation in Zero Dawn will increase the project's chances of success. Frame participation in Zero Dawn as an opportunity to respond actively in the face of an overwhelming threat. Candidates may question the fairness of their selection, validate such objections as normal, even admirable responses. Emphasize the value of candidates' expertise to the future, not just of humanity, but terrestrial life as a whole. Likewise, candidates may balk at the morality of extending their lifespans and those of loved ones beyond 0 day. Validate their hesitation, acknowledge that while the reward of Elysium is not fair, it will be earned. If possible, redirect their ethical misgivings towards greater commitment to the project. When candidates challenge the plausibility of Project Zero Dawn, permit them to review Dr. Sobek's presentations as many times as they wish, and allow access to supplemental articles G01 through P20. Allow them to suspend the interview to fully process the documentation. A significant minority of candidates will elect for medical euthanasia. It is important to receive the decision kindly and without judgment. Advise them of the 48-hour waiting period, during which counsels will be available to discuss their decision. Emphasize that euthanasia will not occur without repeated consent, and the procedure is scheduled to take place. No one will be euthanized against her or his own will. Candidates who elect indefinite detention must be informed that they have 48 hours to reverse their decision, after which the decision will be permanent or final or whatever. That must be fun. Red Endek, interview 2.
Of course I'll do it. To be given the opportunity to rebuild what the damage that I don't feel worthy of it, but I will do it, absolutely.
I want to stress that this was never about your culpability.
It is to me. Dr. Sobek, Margot, they were smart to get out of Pharaoh when they did, but not one of us took it as a warning sign. It just told ourselves that we're cut out for the BTRI cabals. That's the better than rapid innovation. A better at competing, better than the next guy, a better killing machine. It's just amazing how a century and a half of science fiction did nothing to swerve our species from the path of doom. I mean, I'm done with that life. I mean, I will work hard, twice as hard, to earn this, for my family to have a place in Elysium. I never thought that there could be atonement.
If you're still nauseous.
No, the inhibitors have kicked in. I can't feel the back of my tongue. I
This is the German lady.
I could tell you I'd believe in this, but the damage is too great, too extensive, too complete. With all respect to Dr. Sobek's work at Miriam, no. No, life doesn't always find a way to keep going. Sometimes it never comes back. Like Syzygy East. Like the Congo. Like Timor. Like us. That's our reward? A buried city full of terminal patients waiting out the clock?
You'd grow old together, with your loved ones, in safety.
I don't have loved ones. I suppose I could start a family?
I'm afraid not. All inhabitants of Elysium will be medically sterilized. A habitat capable of sustaining a starting base of 2,000 individuals for up to 100 years is a huge challenge, Dr. Alpert. If the population grows instead of diminishes, everyone will be dead inside 30 years.
I knew it. I just couldn't bring myself to say the words.
I'm sorry?
Finish it. Medical euthanasia. I want no part of this. I just want it over.
I see. Protocols require a 48-hour waiting period, after which...
Jesus. This stuff is getting heavy. But this is the guy that was about building the cradle or the station. Why won't it play? There you go.
Is he to make sure I behave this time?
Security, for your protection. Would you like to discuss how you're feeling?
Sure. I'll tell you. Surprised.
Hello.
No, flabbergasted. Like my own man would say, flabbergasted. That vein pumping in his forehead. I thought you people were just completely underprepared for a spaceflight project. But now I can see it's worse. Much worse. Sobek is a total fantasist, a dangerous fantasist. He's kind of blue skying. It's... Jesus.
Boo.
I'm sorry we wasted each other's time. I'm ready to leave now.
I'm afraid that's not possible.
Everything you're talking about here isn't possible.
I recommend you read the documents regarding your options.
I've seen enough. I'm getting out of here. What are you... You don't... Get your hands off me!
So he didn't want none of it. He already thought the space station was crazy, but building an AI that will rebuild life after extinction, he doesn't want none of it. Which, you know, I can understand, kinda. We're getting a lot of lore this stream. I'm enjoying this.
Intruder! Get her!
What? No.
Don't die now.
Wait!